From the home of the Tigers since 2000, we welcome you to Comerica Park here in the Motor City. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Detroit Tigers. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Hayden Cedeno gets the starting nod for the Tigers in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, not a very good start in his last one, Matt. Only 4 innings, so he did get a no decision. But he's a much better pitcher than that, and I know that they're expecting more than 4 innings. Hopefully a win, 2 out of 3.
Into the box now, Michael Johnson, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Liner toward right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And this one bounds around against the wall. The relay. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seeing the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hands back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
Now batting, Jonathan Schoop. And the Tigers trying to make this first inning even bigger here. Weekly hit towards first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One here on. Stepping in, Michael Johnson. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Michael Johnson.
First offering on its way. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Cool. Been having himself quite a year so far, toting a sub-3 ERA. He's undoubtedly been one of the hit high and deep out to left center field. Stephen looking up. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Tigers have taken a 3-2 lead.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot.
So coming to the plate, Michael Johnson, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Johnson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is lined into the gap in left center, and he's going to come through here with extra bases. 2 runs have scored. The relay throw. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now 6-2. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Verdugo.
Held on the ground is short. Johnson is there. Throw gets him. 2 down. And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco.
The catcher, Chance Sisco.
Let's see, we got a guy on first and third here.
Now the 0-2 pitch.
I'm going for
ground ball sent back up the middle. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Orioles settle for 1. It's stretch time in Motown. It's the Tigers 6 and the O's 4. Michael Johnson will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. First pitch coming. Here it is. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Looking at his career totals, Johnson is, get this, slugging over 700. That's a number almost unheard of. So if you can help it, don't miss any of his at-bats. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Tigers led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Hayden Cedeno earns his first win of the season. Chad Kuhl permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Joe Jimenez closes the door for the save, his third of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney. This Tuesday night baseball now from Comerica Park in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Baltimore Orioles.
Let's go.
Into the box, Michael Johnson. And the Tigers trying to make this first inning even bigger here.
Johnson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll get it into second. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness.
I guess their scouting reports on this guy were dead on because it's already 2-0 in the early going, and they're having absolutely no trouble seeing him here. On the other side, they're very quickly looking at a game that they're going to have to fight back in.
Jonathan. Go.
The 3-1 pitch taken for ball 4. The throw won't get him.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk, and there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
50.
Here now the 2-2. Now both runners on the move. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on.
Leading off for
now at the plate, Anthony Santander. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early contest. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, here's a defensive.
Here's Addison Russell. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Addison Russell.
On the ground to short. He'll go to Scope at second for the force out, and that ends the inning. Yes, it's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. We'll head now to the home half of it. Into the box now, Michael Johnson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line towards center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Yeah, give me the same at bat. As you stride to the plate, right? Give me the same execution. Aaron, you got a chance to take the lead right here. Don't try and do any more.
They get the force at the plate. Relay to first is too late, so no double play, but no run scores. Now to the plate, Michael Johnson, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loved to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Oh, yeah, we're downloading.
On its way is pitch number 75. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. Throw will go to Russell covering at second. And the inning is over. Settling in now, Michael Johnson. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Johnson.
First pitch on its way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a...
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center. And I don't think this one's coming back. No, sirree. This one is gone. So a two-run shot to left center, number 10 for him on the year, as it's now a one-run game, 7-6 now.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
At the plate, Michael Johnson. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard.
This is line to left. And it's off the wall in front of the bullpen. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Last breath for the Tigers. And he strikes him out to end it here, as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in. 9-6 the final tally in this one. Baltimore took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Mitch Keller earns his first win of the season.
13 hits. 1 error. They left.
And a change here in the 9th, as we'll have a new shortstop take over on defense. So striding forward now, Michael Johnson, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
The 0-1 offering, yanked on the ground down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Lifted into center field. Goodwin is there now to put this one away for the 3rd out, as they'll.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
7-2 the final score.
I think that was the end of my hit streak.
Top players become great players by continuing to think of themselves as developing players.
Look at this milk dud looking ass guy right here. And here are leaders. Of course, your boy. last one. Let's see, they got me batting fourth.
Almost ready for game time at Rogers Center as the roof is shut to keep us nice and warm. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Detroit Tigers and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Blue Jays baseball, and it's on its way next.
We got some little batting battle here today.
What's the play ball? That's ball 4. Ow!
At the plate, Michael Johnson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Michael Johnson.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. Now at the plate, number 42. And the Tigers trying to make this first inning even bigger here. Here's the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he's safe.
Wow, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
Now at the plate, Michael Johnson, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Michael.
First delivery to him on the way. Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate. Working.
Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
He ain't okay. He's scared. Hashtag he's scared.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Jonathan Scope to hit next. The 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
That's okay.
So it's 2 runs. Now in the box, Danny Jansen.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 42.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Good play from the left fielder.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Michael Johnson. He singled his last time up.
Johnson.
First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Stepping in for the Jays, number 42. He reached on a single in his first try. Popped him up.
I got it. Mine.
Johnson is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2. Two are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the fourth.
Now
and into bat next, it'll be
hitter,
Brandon Drury. Base one there as this is bounced to short. Johnson. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So up next is Danny Jansen. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery is too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Danny Jansen. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. The 2-2. On the ground to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 6 full. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Tigers 4. So here's the cleanup hitter, Michael Johnson, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 11 for him on the season. And this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
Hopefully that right there.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him. Big.
Stepping up now, Michael Johnson. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Last breath for the Tigers. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 8-5 tonight. The Toronto Blue Jays used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Number 42 earns his 3rd win of the year in relief.
1 error.
North of the border in Toronto, and the retractable roof is closed for comfort. Today it's game 2 of a 3-game weekend set between the Detroit Tigers and the Toronto Blue Jays. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up.
I am the fireworks. Could they call me Kirkpatrick?
Barry Moreno gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. What's your take on him, Dan? Striding in, Danny Childs. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The first baseman, Danny Childs.
The windup and the 0-1. This is line to left. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Digging in, Michael Johnson. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4-for-5 effort.
Johnson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. To his left, Dick Childs. And he'll take this to the bag himself. And the leadoff man set down to start the second.
All right, guys, time for a look at how to throw.
Stepping into the box, Danny Childs. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Childs.
The 1-2. Up the middle. Scooped up. There's one. On the first, and as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away.
Doesn't come much easier than that.
Next for the Tigers, Michael Johnson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. Solo shot to right center. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and it's given the Tigers a 2-1 lead.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Digging in, Franmil Reyes. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
At the plate, Reese McGuire, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 0-1 offering. A bouncer up the middle. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but now at the plate, Michael Johnson. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted the other way to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there and records the first down. Digging in, Danny Childs. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Danny Childs.
Ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. He'll go to scope at second for the force out, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Ready for another shot now. Michael Johnson. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. The relay through to third, and he's out. But a run is in to score away from the play. So striding in to Oscar Hernandez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Hey, not impossible, but probable. Even when you're at home to score 3 off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Hard to short. Johnson fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and now the Jays are down to their final out.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Tigers took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Number 57 earns his first win of the season. Joe Jimenez earns the save out of the bullpen, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt. We are north of the border in Toronto, and the retractable roof is closed for comfort. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Detroit Tigers. Sean Reed-Foley will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, not a very good start in his last one, Matt. Only 4 innings, so he did get a decision, but he's a much better pitcher than that, and I know that they're expecting more than 4 innings. Hopefully a win, too, out of this guy in this one.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He took home the American League batting title last season. He went from corner to corner. He used the whole field, and he's so difficult.
And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Michael Johnson, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Scope, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And the spotlight today is going to be on Teoscar Hernandez, left fielder. This guy is a great athlete. Gets really good jumps on the ball, but people, his calling card's in the batter's box. He can go deep in a hurry.
And it's 1-2. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Pick it up.
Yeah, Larry. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play.
Batting 7. The designated
So
hitter.
Stepping in, Nico Goodrum, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Batting 8.
Coming to the plate now, Jeimer Candelario. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Right to him. Throw on to first, and the Tigers wind up with nothing as the inning. In now, Reese McGuire. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the 3-2 pitch. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. The second for 1. Return throw is in time, and what do you know? They do get the double play.
That's good athleticism.
Digging in the switch hitter, Michael Johnson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Hits the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. And before the 0-2 pitch, he'll step out of the box here to regroup. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Lifted the other way to left center.
Go, 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 go.
Number 22 is going to have room out there as he... Ready once again, Michael Johnson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath. Pump him up a little bit. Let him know that he's got it under control.
Good.
0-1, here's the pitch. This is skied into short left center. Coming in is Hernandez. He makes the catch. What a play on the run. Striding in once again, number 8. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the starting pitching they faced, it's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting left up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Everybody's different coming out of spring.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Teoscar.
Hit on the ground to third. And that's out number 1. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Michael Johnson. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 13 for him on the year, as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough. Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Detroit Tigers jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Hayden Cedeno earns the win, his 2nd. Joe Jimenez wraps it up for the save, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Tigers, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base.
There are my stats for this game.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Paid attendance at Rogers Center this afternoon, 49,282. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support.
And there is my performance. 2 bases, a flyout, 1 base, and a home run. And I have reached level 30. That is all for this stream. I'm about to try to hop on some WWE 2K20. This is your boy, Mr. Lucius West. Telling y'all thank you for coming by, watching the stream. And we are out of here.